What's up, y'all? Advance here. So, today's lesson, we're going to talk about why you cannot go abroad and act a fool. So, if you haven't been keeping up with the news, the second story involving a black woman this week revolves around Tierra Young Allen, who was a 29-year-old Houston woman, also a truck driver, who went to Dubai. She was in Dubai with her homegirls or whatnot. They got into a scrape with a rental car dealer, or she did, because there was a discrepancy between the friend's rental car that was involved in an auto accident. I don't know who was driving. I don't know who was at fault. But judging by the details, it's looking like that somebody in that camp was involved. We still don't know who was driving, right? So things got heated when the young woman decided to try to go back and get her items out of the car. Why she didn't take them out at the time of the accident, I have no idea. But they told her that she couldn't get her items back until she paid the undisclosed amount of money, right? At that point, that's when the shouting started. And they said that, the young man was very aggressive with her. Now, you gotta watch this, because these are trigger words that people will use, to say, what? Aggressive with a woman? And that's how they get the sympathy and whatnot. So there's a lot of context to this story. So we're gonna break it down. But I'm gonna get through the rest of it. So once he raised his voice, she raised her voice. And I think they said the phrase, "You got me fucked up," came up. Listen, I'm not saying that what they did was right, because my thing is, regardless of whether the car was crashed or not, like, I need my shit, So I can understand her being mad about that, but like, yo, you can't just go to other people's country and just start acting a fool. Like, yo, you don't have the same freedoms overseas that you do in the United States. But yeah, so in any case, moving forward. So she raised her. They started yelling back and forth, to which they called the police, and she got arrested for screaming in public. Now, we heard screaming in public, and it sounds ridiculous to us, but I'm pretty sure the law was more like raising your voice to a man. Oh my God, misogynistic. Yes, that's how they are over there. They don't play that shit. If you are a woman, you exist within their country at their pleasure. I didn't make the rules. It's a biblical thing. But fact of the matter is, when you're in another country, you gotta abide by their laws. As an American overseas, especially in the Middle East, your presence is tolerated. Tolerated. Yeah. You think they wasn't waiting for somebody to slip up so they can throw the book at us? Man, I'm telling you. So she's been over there for the last 2 months, right? Passport was confiscated, and yeah, the family is concerned about her future, and family representative, the lawyer or whatever, people who released a statement stated that, oh well, don't punish a woman for doing something that a man can do in Dubai. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Those misogynistic talking points, is not going to get shit. They're not going to get shit resolved. You know, with this situation, what they're going to do? They're going to print. They're going to print the They're going to print the paper. They're going to print whatever that statement was made on. They're going to print it out on paper and they're going to wipe their ass with it. That's exactly what the fuck they're going to do. Because they don't give a fuck. They're like, look, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do over there. You can come over here, but you gotta abide by our laws. You know. So then there was receipts that came out. Apparently, this isn't the first time that she acted up overseas or abroad. Well, technically, it's still within the United States, but acted up in a location outside of her home. But yeah, it was said that she was a drunk, that she ran around throwing soda on people. She got her and her friends kicked out of an Airbnb in Puerto Rico. Like, shit's crazy, man. Yeah. And it's not even men that's saying this. It's women. It's her homegirls that are saying this. Like, oh, she's drunk. Oh, well, those are the ops. Those are, they envious. Nah, I don't know. You can't argue with video evidence. That's exactly what happened. But, yeah, so luckily, this situation didn't go any further south than it already did, because, the reason why women feel privileged enough to assault men in a similar manner is because good men are raised to not hit women, and it's fucked up that there's people out here that take advantage of that. But this dude was cool. He was calm. He was collected. And from what the one woman said, that was her husband. She said that he was more concerned with them getting home rather than having to risk catching a case or whatnot. But they all got kicked out of the Airbnb because she was making a fuss. They say that she gets drunk. They say she gets drunk. She acts a fool, and like, this isn't the first time that she's done something like this. So I'm like, damn. So right now, the only thing that's up in the air is who was driving the car. So if her homegirl was the one that crashed the car and her shit just happened to be in it, then all right, I can understand her being upset. But even still, you got to have a certain level of diplomacy about that shit, So, but hey, they came with the receipts. There are videos out there on the internet of this girl like wilding, So yeah, and furthermore, to the point where other women chimed in as well. The same people that was on that trip, and they passing videos back and forth. So yeah, that's the situation with Tierra Allen, the truck driver from Houston, the female truck driver from Houston. I mean, I hope that she gets through this situation, and comes out and learns a lesson from this. But like, listen, to everybody that plans on traveling to the Middle East in the future, learn from this woman. You cannot go over there and raise your voice. Okay, I know. What? You're taking my voice from me. I feel repressed. You damn right. Because they biblical over there. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about our freedoms. They already look down on us because of that shit. So, yeah. I'm just saying. Be careful. And ladies, once again, just like that whole Dejanay Jackson situation, be careful who you travel with. If you have a homegirl that dip into the sauce a little bit, she known to get a little crazy, she known to get a little wild, that's probably not the person you want to travel overseas with. In any case, my name's Advance. Those are my thoughts. Put your comments in the comment section down below. What do you think about this situation? Do you think she was wrong? Do you think the dude was wrong? Do you think he had a little bit of short man syndrome? I mean, I believe, yeah, because they get they tend to get a little loud, you know. So they tend to yell like this, you know. They tend to yell like this, you know. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, what do you think? Put your comments in the comment section down below. We're gonna chop it up in the comment section. My name's Advance. I'm out.